So today we're doing bean soup, and I have my beans washed, placed in here with 2 inches of water. We're bringing to a boil. Okay, so I have my diced ham here. I'm using 1 whole 8-ounce pack because I'm doubling this recipe from the Bobble book. I have some carrots shredded and some shredded onions, and then I have my canning salt. These are the navy beans I'm using, but they're already over here getting ready to boil. And I'll show you the recipe I'm using. I'm using this recipe here, and I asked if I can swap out the hot pepper for carrots, and that was okay. But this is the recipe I'm using right now. And we're just gonna go ahead and get these beans up to a boil and then let them sit for an hour. And afterwards, we will come back and move on. Okay, looks like we're boiling. So now we're gonna put 2 minutes on the timer and let those boil for 2 minutes. This is just a quick process of cooking your beans instead of soaking them overnight. You just boil them and then let them sit for an hour. It's pretty much easier. Then I have this getting hot for my lids, my jars and funnel in here getting warmed. Bring those up to a boil. Okay, so our navy beans sat for an hour. Now we're gonna drain. Just keep going. Okay. Okay. And now we're gonna add, stay there. We're gonna add our ham with the juice.
Oh, I see.
Our onion and our carrots.
Now we're going to stir it together.
We're going to mix it up. And now we're going to refill it with 2 inches of water. We want water up 2 inches above. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and place this back on the stove. Turn it on. Now it says add ham, onion, carrots. Bring mixture to a boil over medium-high. Reduce and simmer covered for 2 hours. So we're going to bring it up to a boil. And then once it's boiling, we're going to reduce it and simmer it for 2 hours straight. And then after that, it says to season with salt and pepper and then ladle into our jars. So at about an hour and 30 minutes left, well, an hour and 30 minutes gone, about 30 minutes left, what we will do is come back and get our jars started to heat up. So we will meet you back here with 30 minutes left.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, so looking at our bean soup here, you can see it started boiling. The water's turned green turned orange from the carrots, which is fine. So now what we're gonna do is reduce to a simmer and cover for 2 hours. So I have my phone over here, and I'm just gonna start the timer. Now we have 2 hours on that. We're just gonna let it be. It doesn't even say to stir or anything. It just says to let it simmer for 2 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and bring you right back when we're ready to fill the jars. Okay, so I just pulled my soup. Here it is. And it smells so good. Okay, so now we're gonna ladle it into our hot jars, leaving an inch headspace. I'm just gonna check the spacing, and it should lay right on top when you do it with the stair step. So we're just gonna debubble a little, just like so. Wipe. Okay. Grab a lid and a ring. Finger tight. And in the canner they go. See that? And it's beautiful, huh? Okay, so we're just going to continue to fill these up until they're all full. All right, so they're all full, and now what we're gonna do is replace the lid. It's kind of hard with one hand. Just gonna line up the arrows and lock. I have it on high. We're gonna let it come up to lock. When this locks and then starts steaming, we're gonna vent it for 10 minutes and then pressure can this at 10 pounds altitude for me. So when it starts rocking, I will start the time, and this will pressure can for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Then when it cools and completely unlocks, I will come back and pull them out, and that will be it. Looks like I got 10 pints, plus I have at least 4 more pints here of soup.